Welcome back to Ticker News. Well, it's always great to take care of ourselves, and now more than ever, I think it's great to focus on how we can optimize our well-being. Dr. Brook Sheehan says that your body holds all of the answers, and she joins us now. Welcome into Ticker News.
Hi, welcome, or thank you for having me.
Of course, thanks for your time. So tell us maybe about your history first. How did you get involved in all of this work and trying to teach us how to better take care of ourselves?
Absolutely. So I got into this work about 10 years ago when my daughter was born. I shifted careers from accounting into the healthcare field. Recently graduated chiropractic school a couple years ago and really learning a lot about functional medicine, especially in a time where we're living in a health crisis, has really just opened my eyes to teaching people how the body is so amazing in being able to tell us exactly what it needs. It does speak. It has its own language. When we learn to actually truly listen to it, it will let us know what it needs to be able to function optimally.
So tell us about being a body whisperer. What do you mean by that exactly? I mean, you've touched on it then, but are we trying to, listen to our bodies more? Is that a big part of it?
Yeah, so the big thing about body whispering is speaking to the body in a way that it understands. So, a big foundational piece for me, and especially with healthcare, is that the body speaks before it whispers. Now, when I say it speaks, there's a lot of times that we experience symptoms or we feel something. Maybe we feel exhausted or tired, or we have a headache. There's a reason that those things are happening. And a lot of times, we as human beings, especially in a very busy world, we tend to like push through and take a drug or take a medicine and try to put it aside. But really the body is trying to tell us something with that. And if we learn to quietly tap in and listen to what it's trying to say, we are more empowered with our health and we can give it what it needs.
So can you give us an example of how the body speaks to us?
Sure. So my favorite one that I love teaching people about is sneezing. So a lot of times, we'll sneeze and sometimes people have allergies. I'm not talking about that, but randomly you'll be walking around and you'll achoo, right? You sneeze and people, God bless you or bless you, and you move about your day. Well, that sneeze is actually the body telling you, hey, I'm starting to form an immune response. My immune system is revving up. There's some sort of, bacteria or infection or virus that I'm getting ready to fight up against. So when you sneeze, really, it's a time where you can do three things: drink more water, get adequate rest, and avoid all sugar. That way you ensure you're not going to be kicked on your butt later on in full-blown sickness. It's kind of giving you a pre-warning sign to pay attention to.
So just finally, what's one thing that we can all do right now to increase our well-being? What's the one thing we can focus on?
Favorite thing is get sleep, get adequate sleep, quality sleep, 8 hours a night.
All right, very good. How do we do that? How do we make sure we get 8 hours of sleep? Are there any tips you have for us for someone struggling to sleep out there?
So set up a specific bedtime routine. If you know that it's going to take you a few hours to get to sleep once you lay down in bed, maybe start your bedtime routine earlier. And then you can, as you start to set up a good routine, pretty soon, once you start laying down, your body will go, okay, I know what's happening. I know I need to get to sleep. Another thing really quick is blackout curtains. The curtains that don't let any light in. You don't want any light in your room. That is going to kind of, make the body think that it's still time to be up and about and doing its thing.
Great to chat today. How can we learn a bit more about what you're up to?
DrBrooksheehan.com is my website. You can go on there and find out all other information and ways to connect with me.
Thanks so much for being on Ticker News today. We'll talk soon.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.